The main one we would do would be the Palio one, yeah, because that's the biggest one, I guess. Then we couldn't resist playing the Mountain. And then Montreux, it's also where Mutt Lange, who produced the album, is living there, you know, so we may want to say hello to him. So really it's like, there's some personal reasons why we added these shows, yeah.
They'll be different, absolutely. They just are naturally because every festival is different. But you know, like the Montreux is going to be particularly different because it's in a smaller kind of club or theatre, I think. And so that's not going to be about, you know, massive production and like anything like what we're doing here at the moment. It's going to be much more about, you know, just us being on stage and playing the music. So it should be really fun. And we played there years and years ago, like I don't know, 10, 12 years ago or something like that. And we had such a good time. So that's kind of, you know, another reason why we wanted to go back, so we just haven't been there for so long. Well, they're completely different experiences, you know. It's when you're doing your own show, I suppose the kind of show that we're doing here at the moment is like much more kind of theatrical. It's much, you know, we can control more what we do with the production and the visuals and stuff like that. Whereas in outdoors in a festival, it's more about a celebration of, you know, lots of people coming together that haven't necessarily seen you before, so they're very different experiences. So, but they're both cool. You know, festivals are much more spontaneous. You never really know what's going to happen. You just go on stage, and it's like, oh wow, it was like that. So we know a little bit more what to expect here in this show.
I think in the past it probably was, but these days we have quite a lot of songs to choose from. You know, so. Changing the set list will be easy, you know, because we have a lot of songs. But show-wise, you know, for the indoor show, it's the Montreux one. It's very simple. It really is just our amps, our equipment. There's no real show. There's no visuals or anything, you know. So it's very, I think, unless we are taking in the whole visual thing, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But if I'm really honest, I'd say it's like, you know, kind of the cruise problem, really, more so. Yeah, but it's not really that different from our point of view. We just kind of turn up and play, you know. So we just have to choose the right songs for the audience and the time, you know. We love Montreux, yeah. We spent a little bit of time there when we made the album, you know, because when we first were meeting with Mutt Lange, we went to his house there, his studio. And then when we were doing some finishing mixes and things like that, we were also in Montreux as well. And we have memories of doing, I think we've played the Montreux Jazz Festival twice before in the past, and we got to spend a couple of days there. So I probably would pick Montreux, I'd say, just because I'm most familiar with it. But I also used to go to, when I lived in Lago di Como in North Italy, I used to visit Lugano. I used to visit Lugano quite a lot, so I like Lugano as well. Yeah.
Cool.
I've many places. St. Moritz, I love St. Moritz for skiing. You know, I've been there a few times. Yeah, but also my favourite skiing was Zermatt. You know, is that?
Zermatt.
Yeah. So that's 4 places. Okay. Maybe because people heard me saying how much I like Switzerland. You know, I was even tweeting something about a year or so ago, saying things about how I admired the political system. You know, so maybe this is the reason, or people like the music. I don't know.